Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome to my page. Miss Carrie from Crafting Up with Carrie is just finishing up her craft, her cute little craft. Thanks so much for being here, guys. We're on day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas. My sweet friends, Miss Sonia with Sonia She Sheds Sensations and Miss Carrie with Crafting It Up with Carrie have put this event on. And Miss Carrie is the one that just finished up her craft. So maybe some of y'all are coming over from Carrie's page. Welcome, welcome. I know that she was kind of running a little bit behind, and that is a-okay. That is a-okay. But I want to welcome you all if you are coming from one of the other pages. Today is Saturday, December the 5th. We're on day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas. Guys, I am so honored to be in this company with all of these talented ladies. Now, there were 3 of us crafting this morning. There are going to be 3 of my crafting sisters crafting tonight. And so all the graphics with all of the page names and the times is in the pinned post on the top of my Country Charm by Tracy page. Okay, I welcome you all here. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Tracy Wellman. I craft here at Country Charm by Tracy. I welcome you all. I can get carried away with the chit-chatting, but what I also like to do is this is a Facebook Live, but I also like to re-upload my Facebook Lives to my YouTube channel, because a lot of my friends over on YouTube don't do Facebook, and they've asked me to do that. And so if you have a question, I'll go back later and I'll answer any of the questions. If one of my crafting sisters can't answer it already, or you can send me a private message and I'll be happy to answer any of the questions. The link to my YouTube channel is in the description. And also, I found this cute shirt at Walmart, guys, just like last week. Isn't it cute? It has like, this reminds me of like years ago when we used to cut out the fabric and then do the puffy paint around it. And it's just really cute. I found that at Walmart. My earrings are from Amazon, and I have a link in my description. I am an Amazon affiliate, so I have to say that. But I do have them linked in my Amazon store. If you're interested, they're just buffalo check. They come in like a set, and I like wear them every single day to work and to, you know, when we go out and that kind of thing. Anyway, so guys, what am I doing with you today? You know, I got to do some painting. Okay, guys, I welcome you all here. Okay, so one of the things that I like to do is I love to shop at the Dollar Tree, like most of you, most of my followers, most of my crafty sisters. Guys, they are stepping up their game every single year. They have these cute, cute, cute signs, these ornaments. Now, these are not new this year, but this is what I'm going to use. This is the base of what I'm going to use, okay? And then, I don't know if y'all saw these, they're yard stakes, but they have these cute, oh my gosh, they're so stinking cute. These, little characters, a little reindeer and the snowman. And then they have the Santa. You know, Jesus is the reason for the season, and that is first in my heart. Let me tell you, first and foremost, but I love a cute little Santa, cute little Christmas characters. That just makes me so happy. Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad that you're here. If later you're watching on the replay, please, you know, say hello, because I love to say hello back to you as well. Okay, now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I do design wreaths for a local business. That is where I usually, I design for them. You know, they pay me for the wreath, and then they do what they want with it in their store. So this is my most recent one, and this is what I am excited to do a Santa for, because I did this reindeer. Okay, guys, I did the little reindeer, and this is what I'm going to do the Santa for. and I don't have enough time like in this video to do the whole wreath because I tend to be a little extra and I do all the extras and it takes me a while to do a wreath. It'll take me like hours to do a wreath, okay? And that's just kind of my style. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do a Santa one for a wreath. And I am going to film me making a wreath. So if you're not liking it, if you don't follow my page, please do, because I will pre-record the video. I will upload it to Facebook, to my video library, and to my YouTube channel. My YouTube, I started on YouTube first, and so that's kind of where my heart is. And they're like, hey, where are you at? We're missing you. We want some wreath videos. And so that's what I'm going to do. That's what my plan is. But instead of like this one, I did the reindeer. I'm going to do a Santa one and create a wreath, a burlap wreath for the Santa. So if you're not following, or if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, or following my Facebook page, please do, because be looking for that video. I need to get it filmed, but I'll be doing that. Okay. So, I'm going to show you how I embellish these. Okay. This is what I'm using, but I don't want to deal with all this glitter taking it off. So I snap off the little ornament, little middle of the ornament, just like this. And I do it easy. I just use my spatula, my Cricut spatula, or just a knife or something to get up underneath that metal and pop it off. And so I take it off because I'm going to use it for the back. So I've already painted this white. And so, you know, once I put it on the wreath, you don't even see the back. And I usually cover the backs of my wreaths anyway with the placemats from the Dollar Tree, or either like Hobby Lobby. If I get them on sale, I do that. Okay. All right. So that's what we're doing with that. And so I don't know, have y'all seen these? I've already done the reindeer on that wreath, but they had the snowman, and then I'm going to do the Santa today. So cute. Okay. And so they come with the little sticks, you know, the little yard sticks, but of course I took that off. So, and how I got that off, I just took my my knife. I keep a knife in my craft room just for, you know, purposes like this. And I slid it underneath there and just kind of lifted it up. And it's not glued very hard. It just kind of pops off. Okay. Anyway. All right. So, before I embellish this, I want to start on my sign. And I tend to do a little extra for my stuff. That's just kind of what I do. Anyway, but what I'm going to use is my fan brush. And I'm just going to make, it's kind of like my faux, I call it faux buffalo check pattern. And I'm just using some ivory. This particular paint color is called Buttermilk. It's by Americana. That's just my preference, but any ivory color would work if you want to recreate this. Okay, so I just painted it, just no special paint, just white acrylic paint. Okay, or you could use chalk paint, or you know, you can use any color you want. I just like to share my ideas with you, just to inspire you. Okay, so just to make my faux, I'm calling it a faux buffalo check. It's like a plaid pattern. That's basically what it is. It's not even buffalo check. It's a plaid pattern. Those of you that have been with me for a while, or if you're new, I welcome. I love gingham, plaid, check, stitching. I am a country girl at heart. I love all of that stuff. I love my happy dots. I love my paint splatters. I love all of that stuff. And my heart has pip berries sticking out of it. That is my favorite berry, a pip berry. And I love it so much. Okay, so what I do is I just get a little bit of paint on my brush. And I'm trying to get the bristles to not be clumped together. And I start in the middle and I just go down, and then I just kind of eyeball it. I usually do 3 stripes down. I usually do 3 stripes down like that. They're not covered. It's not perfect. It's okay. I like to start in the middle because then I kind of can like split it in my mind, I guess. That's just kind of how my brain works. And then I go in the middle again, and I'm just going over it a little bit more, getting a little bit more paint on there. So that's kind of how I do that. Just like that. Just like that. All right. It's just kind of like a plaid pattern. That's just what I like to do to give some backgrounds to my painted projects, okay? So we're going to put that there to dry, and if it's not quite dry, I'll hit it with my heat gun. Okay, so these, yes, they are already cute. They are. Dollar Tree has really impressed me. They're just have some really cute signs, but I'm going to take it from cute to, oh my gosh, that's cute. Okay, and I like to do that with doing some extra painting and some doodling. Okay, all right guys, so we're just using the Santa, and it is just a you know, it came off of a yard stake from the Dollar Tree. Okay, from the Dollar Tree. So I just popped it off the stake, and so then I'm just going to add some white paint, and I just use just a liner brush for that. And let me get my white paint. I'm just using just some acrylic paint, nothing special. And with my liner brush, I just kind of go around the, it's not really even a straight line. I just kind of go around, and just to give it some enhancements. I'll be honest with you, I don't have the patience for the straight drawing, and so that's what I do. I kind of like, you know, just go around and just make little highlights of it, and it just kind of brings everything out. It just brings out the already cute little sign. It just brings it out. So let me do this one little part right here. So see how just by doing the little hat kind of brings it out. Okay, and so let me do a little bit on the face and on the nose. I don't do like complete circles. I just kind of, I'm hitting the high points is what I'm trying to do. And these little signs, these are, like I said, these, I've never seen them before. I think that these are new this year to the Dollar Tree. Now, if you don't have this one, I'm just sharing my ideas to inspire others for when you have something, you're like, it needs a little extra. It needs a little extra something, something. And so maybe that's what this is the little extra something, something, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so, and then, I just kind of, you know, see where I miss. And I have been known to like miss little parts, and then I'll notice it when I go back, or like when I hang it on, I'm like, oh, I totally missed a whole section. All right, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I like to put little eyelashes on my little faces. I like the cute little faces. If you've been following me, or if you just found me, know that I love cute little faces. Anyway, so that is where we're at the moment. Just by adding a little bit of white paint, just brings out just the features. Okay, so then let me hit this with my heat tool, my heat gun. Hope everybody's doing great today. There's a pin post on my page, Country Charm by Tracy, and that gives you all of the dates for all of my crafting sisters. I'm saying that I am doing these 12 days of Christmas with my crafting sisters. And so I think I have a couple of days next week that Ms. Sonia has me lined up for. So I welcome you and, you know, ask you, if you're not already following, please follow my page, because I am going to be doing something else that's really cute. Okay. Another thing I like to do is put little eyelashes on my characters. And so you can do it with a ultra fine Sharpie marker. I like to put, oh, and that just fell back there. I'll get it later. Anyway, off of my little table. No worries. Okay, I have this little worn paintbrush that has been with me for a long time, and I like to use it. It's the bristles have some of the bristles have pulled out of it, and so that's how I kind of achieve my look for my little eyelashes. And I like to give little eyebrows. That one was a little wonky. I like to give little eyelashes just to kind of bring them to life. That's just, I just like I said, I just like to share my ideas with you. If you don't like the eyelashes, leave them off. You know, it's just a way to share and just to bring the little character to life. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and dry that up a little bit more. So I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Have you got your Christmas stuff up yet? Oh my gosh, I do. I have my tree and I have my nativity set up. And I have a few other things. And my son, my 14-year-old, his thing is the village. The Christmas village. I started that. Well, I've actually have had it for many years. My mother-in-law is the one who started me on it. You know, right when me and my husband first got married, and so I've always had the village, and my youngest son really loves it, and so like he sets it up every year. He takes care of it. He sets up his village, and so I'll take a picture and post it to my page so that y'all can see it. Anyway, so that's where we're at now. Okay, so we're going to be adding a little bit more. My black Sharpie marker, my fine Sharpie marker is my best friend. I love my Sharpie marker. And so that's what I like to do, what I call doodling. I just go around and just add some doodling. It just kind of brings out the enhancements to all of the little areas. And so this is what I like to do on a lot of my signs that I get either at Dollar Tree, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, any of the places that you can get cute little signs, you know. And so it's not straight. Most of the time my lines are not touching. I just kind of, God has given me this talent, and I thank him for it every single day. And I am so fortunate that he has allowed me, he's given me this platform on Facebook and on YouTube to be able to share my style of crafting with so many. And so there I get the most sweet, heartfelt messages from so many of my followers and friends that have become great friends. And so I just love little cute little Santa. Look, okay guys, this is where we're at. We took it from cute. Yes, they were already cute, but I took it from cute to, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. All right. So So then this is all dry now. So what I did, guys, if you're just popping on, welcome, welcome, welcome. I just took my fan brush and I did a faux or a plaid pattern just by using some ivory or buttermilk. The buttermilk paint, that's the paint name. You know, every paint company has their own name. Okay, so anyway, it's just an ivory or anyway. So any acrylic paint would work. So you don't have to specifically use what I use. Okay, all right. So then, of course, I'm going to want to add some shading because that's what I like to do. And so my favorite brown to shade with is Milk Chocolate, which is also an Americana brand of paint. And so how I shade is I have some clean water, and I wet my brush. I just have a number 12 flat paintbrush. These brushes, my favorite brushes, are linked in my Amazon store. I am an Amazon affiliate, so I need to let y'all know that. And it's just just to, you know, even if you don't purchase them, it's just if you check out the link, I may get, a penny or something like that. So I need to disclose that to y'all. I'm an Amazon affiliate. And so, I need to watch what I'm doing. Anyway, I am taking my flat brush, I'm dipping half in paint, the other half in water, and then I'm blending on my paper towel. And then I just go around the edges of my sign and just adding some shading. This is just something I like to do for depth and dimension and just cuteness. That just is what I like to do. And then I'm just going on the side of my plaid and just going and just giving it a little bit of just some color, just to add just some more. There's so many different styles of painting. There's so many different colors of paint. And so anyway, this is turning out so cute. So cute. Okay. So anyway, then that is kind of how, it's not perfect. I'm not a perfect painter, but I love the whimsiness of it. You know, I'm a whimsy country girl. That's just what I like. That's the look that I like. Okay. All right. So let me hit this with my heat tool. And then we're going to add a border around it. Thank y'all for being here and for watching, guys. If you're watching this morning, welcome. I'm participating in a 12 days of Christmas with my crafting sisters. So for 12 days, there is different crafters, sometimes 2, sometimes 3 on my page. I do have all of the crafters listed. If you're watching later on the replay or if you're watching later on YouTube, I will have all the information in the description box so that you will know. Okay. All right. So then I think I'm going to do a green border, and this is Holly Green by Americana. That's my favorite. That's just my personal preference. It's just the paint. It's a little bit thicker. I don't know. It's just a little bit thicker, a little bit smoother. But I don't have anything against what's the Apple Barrel. Apple Barrel is fine if there, if there's a color that I need and I don't have for my Americana. So I'm not whatever you can get your hands on. Okay, so then for border, I'm just going to, let me move this out of the way. I'm just using that number 12 flat paintbrush, and I'm just going to go around and just kind of every inch or so. I don't measure. Some of it gets a little bit wider. Some of it's not quite as close. Thank y'all for being here. And I have just really been enjoying all of the Christmas crafts that my crafting sisters have come up with. And guys, we're only on day 5. We have 12 days of Christmas ready for y'all, plus all of the other so many of my crafting sisters go live on their page you know, several times a week, and there is just so much cuteness to be had this time of year. Let me see, I'm not even going to worry about, because that's going to be covered up, so I'm not even going to worry about that. So let me show you, let me lift this up so y'all can see where we're at. So this is kind of how I did. Now what I'm doing, guys, if you're just popping on, I did the Santa. This Santa is from, both of these are from the Dollar Tree, and we're just taking them from cute. This is an ornament that has that you know, cute little Santa on the back of it. These are both from the Dollar Tree. I just used the back of it. And one time I had a question, why do we use the back? Because we don't want to have to worry about the glitter off of the top, on the top, or on the front rather. Anyway, and this is it was a yard stake from the Dollar Tree. I think they're new this year. Anyway, but that is what those are, okay? All right, so then let's see what we're gonna do next. All right, and then I have this. Let me see, what size is this? It doesn't say, but I know it's in that pack. Or I can't see. I'm blind this morning, I guess. Anyway, so then I'm just going to make a, just kind of connect it all together. And just kind of paint around. I like to do like a zigzag swirl motion because I don't have the patience to connect it all together. I guess that's just kind of where I started doing this. Anyway, just kind of doodling it up. I'm making this for a center for a wreath. And I promise I am going to be filming a pre-recorded video of how I make that wreath that has this little sign on it. I hope to get that done sometime this weekend so that I can get it uploaded to Facebook and to my YouTube channel, because I do design wreaths for a local business, and they've kept me pretty busy this season, but now it's kind of slowing down a little bit, and I know that a lot of my YouTube friends and a lot of my Facebook friends have liked my wreaths, and I appreciate that. And so I get messages to say, please do a wreath tutorial. So I promise that's what I'm going to do. So if you're not following my page, please do. Or if you're not subscribed on YouTube, please do, and turn those notifications on so that you know when I upload that video. Okay? All right. Okay. Just giving this an extra dry because when I did the reindeer one, I got impatient and then it smeared a little bit, but I made it work. I welcome all of you that are here. I know I'm not chatting in the comments, but I'm like squirrel, you know? I get distracted and then I forget what I'm doing. And so, like I said, I'm going to, I'm crafting live here on my Facebook page, but then later I am going to upload this to my YouTube channel because so many of my friends over there on YouTube don't do Facebook, vice versa. And so they ask me, okay, well, when you upload them to, no, when you film them, will you upload them to YouTube? So that's what I'm doing. And YouTube and Facebook are two different platforms. As far as YouTube doesn't like all the chatting, you know. So anyway, now I'm just taking some of that brown paint, and I'm just going to, no, I don't want to use brown. I used brown because I was doing, this is what I did brown for the just to bring out a little bit of the reindeer. I did the brown, but I don't want to do that. I want to do red. I want to do red because Santa has red on his hat. So I'm just using some primary red is the color. And so I'm using that same fan brush, and I just get a little bit on just a couple of the bristles, and then I go in between and just add some stripes. And you see what I'm saying? How I just do extra. That's just what I do. No matter, you know, if I'm told, well, just don't do so much. Well, just don't do all of that. That's just my heart. This is just what I do. I just like to do the extras. And I had, you know, like I said, get so many sweet messages from some followers that have been with me for a while. Maybe some new followers that say, I love your style. And so this is why I do this. God has given me this platform to be able to share. And so that's what I like to do. Okay, I'm just drying this up. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so another thing I like to do is add my splatter dots or paint splatters. So I'm going to do that, and I'm glad I have that. Let's see. I'm going to get some black. I like to paint splatter my things. Some people call it old school, but I love it. I love it. I love the look of it. And I just use a stiff stencil brush. Some people say they use an old toothbrush. Some people use their fingers. I just use a stiff stencil brush. I use a stick, and I just dip it in the paint. I usually do black first, and so I just go around it. I just like the look of it. It just kind of, I call it paint splattering. A lot of people call it paint spatter or flecking or something like that. I don't know. I usually do black, and then I go back over it with white. Those are usually the two colors that I do most often. And the white is kind of what's going to bring out. And don't worry, I'm going to hold this up so that y'all can see a little bit closer. I don't want to get any paint splatters on my iPad. So, and I usually just take my brush and go like toward my body, you know, so the paint goes this way. If you do it this way, guess where the paint's gonna go? All over you, and I don't want that. Okay, all right guys, so here is this, and what I'm gonna do is put this on it just like that. That's the base of our ornament, and this is our little Santa. Both of these are from the Dollar Tree, and I just they were already cute, but I made them even cuter. Made them even cuter. So I'm just using my little heat tool here and just drying this up. if you didn't hear, at the beginning I said I had popped off the, the ornament comes with the little silver thing up here at the top. I just took my knife and I just popped it off because I'm going to glue it on this side, because I was working on this side as a little bit smoother, and I just wanted to do that. And I just use my hot glue gun to do that. Now, I usually use the Gorilla glue sticks, and I have not had, I have not had any complaints on the things that I've done for that it hasn't stuck. So that's what I do right there. So I just painted it with just a white paint. I did a plaid pattern with my fan brush and did some shading with my brown paint, green, and then did the little stripes at the bottom. Okay, so anyway, there's that. All right, so then I think we're gonna put him on just like that. All right. I think I am gonna want to put do my E6000 with him on there, and I have to think where that's at. But anyway, I'm going to show you how we're going to decorate the top. What I have here, I have some pine greenery from Hobby Lobby, and let's see, just cut this off. I love all kind of greeneries. I just love all of the different textures and stuff. But I think this pine is like one of my favorites. Like if you could go in Hobby Lobby, for Christmas, this would be something that I would want to get because I love this. Okay. All right. So then also have some berries. These berries are from Hobby Lobby as well, and I'm just getting a couple of strands of that. And then, I don't know, I think I'm going to put, I may use these little branches that have the little little crystals on them are from the Dollar Tree. These are really cute. I love these. So, I may not want... I want just a touch of it because I'm going to be putting a lot of this stuff in my wreath. So I don't want it to be overbearing. I don't want it to be doing that. So, okay. So just making a little swag at the top. And I just have some floral wire. That just kind of helps me with getting, just putting all of my stuff together. And let's see, maybe I want to put this on here. And I'm kind of sharing this idea. If you don't do a wreath for it, I'm going to be putting, this is going to be the center of a wreath that I'm doing. That I'm going to be uploading a video for. So if you're not following or subscribed to my page and you would like to see how I make my wreaths, this would be a good opportunity because I do design wreaths for a local business, and they've kept me very busy this year. But like I said, it's kind of slowed down a little bit because people like to get their Christmas stuff like in November, and so it's kind of getting a little bit slower when it comes for wreaths before I get, for like after Christmas, for Valentine's Day and spring wreaths. You always have to work. Crafters always have to work a season or two ahead. And so you may have heard me say that before, but that is the reason why you see the things in the stores so much earlier. It's just because crafters need to have access to all of this stuff. And this tape is just giving me a hard time today. It kind of sticks to itself and anyway, it breaks off very easily. Anyway, so probably very soon, but even before Christmas, we'll probably start seeing Valentine's Day stuff be hitting the stores, and also Easter, spring, might start seeing some of that stuff so that crafters can get their supplies so they can make their wreaths for their business, for their Etsy shop, or for their you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just, since this is, going to be going on a wreath and possibly on someone's door, I'm just going to tack this down a bit so that I can show you what it looks like. And then later I will go back and reinforce it with my E6000. So anyway, okay. So that is how that goes right there. And then I'm going to make this swag to go right. Let's see. I'm going to make, I think I just made a simple little bow just like this. This is, this looks like little ticking ribbon. I got this from Walmart and in their gift wrapping section. So don't forget to check that. That's another place to check for cute little ribbons. Anyway, so let me see. Okay, no, I don't want to use those. Oh, here we go. Dovetail that. I'm just going to make a just a simple 2-loop bow, and I have just a couple more minutes. I'll post pictures and of my completed craft for you all to see. I just made a simple 2-loop bow just like that. This ribbon right here also has wire in it, and I love to use the ribbons that have wire in it. Anyway, this, if you're new to me, I love to use this little tiny attacher. It's just a little staple, and it just kind of helps hold my bows together. And it is in my Amazon store because that seems to be the only place I can find it right now. I don't always look for it, but I wanted a second one because I wanted it for something else. And so I could not find it in any of my stores. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or Joann's didn't have it. And so I found it on Amazon. Now, a sweet friend told me that she found it at Joann's. But the day that I was there, I didn't see it. Anyway, so then what I like to do is just take a pipe cleaner and just kind of twist all this together just like this. And what I'm going to do is in the center to kind of help that. I just like pipe cleaners to secure my bow. It's just, I know a lot of people use jute, a lot of people use wire. It's just, whatever you're comfortable with is what people like to use. Anyway, so then what I'll do is I will glue some berries in the center to kind of cover up that pipe cleaner. And we are good to go. Okay. So I'm just going to hot glue this just to tack it on so that I can hold it up so y'all can see it. But later, since this is going on a wreath that could possibly go outside, I will reinforce everything with my E6000, my E6000 glue, because I don't want it to fall off anyway. So this is just a cute little decor, even if you don't want to put it on a wreath. But that is my reasoning for creating this little wreath, this little decor piece today because I am going to be doing another wreath for the store that I designed for. I don't sell my wreaths, you know, myself, because the local business keeps me very busy and I do work full time. So one day I hope to retire and to be able to be a full-time crafter. Anyway, but this is, if you're just joining, this is the wreath that I created recently, that I did the reindeer. The reindeer is also from the Dollar Tree. This one, it's right here. It comes on a yard stake. They're new this year to the Dollar Tree, or new to me, new to my Dollar Tree. Anyway, and I just took it off and I embellished it. And and then I did the wreath. And like I said, I will do a pre-recorded video of my wreath making and post it here to my page on Facebook as well as YouTube, because I haven't forgotten about my YouTube friends. And anyway, so I'm going to be doing the Santa one. And they also have a snowman. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do the snowman so I could have the reindeer, the Santa, and the snowman. Anyways, okay. Okay, guys, thanks, Sonia and Carrie, for creating or coordinating all of us for this 12 days of Christmas. Guys, there were two ladies before me, Kara with tailored chalk. Anyway, I have all the links, and then Kara was first at 8 o'clock, and then Carrie with Crafting It Up with Carrie. But there are some ladies tonight that are going to be crafting, and I'm so honored to be crafting in this 12 days of Christmas. Okay, guys? We'll talk to you all later. Y'all have a great and blessed day. Okay? Bye.